Alright, good morning, people. It's another beautiful day in Calgary, Canada today. Today, we're going to talk about a very sensitive topic that is kind of controversial in some way. But I'm going to be sharing 3 reasons why I decided to leave university at the age of, how old was I? 24, I think. I can't recall. Should be. So, in Singapore, it's kind of like important that you complete your university studies because it's like the gateway entry level certificate towards many interviews. It helps you open doors, and it's something that's kind of like pushed upon by our parents, whereby our parents kind of actively is being encouraged by society, by the media, by their own parents, which means it's my grandparents. So to kind of send their children to university, to college. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of like the background and the context of how it operates in Singapore. Again, this video is not to advocate for you should drop out of university. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is I am sharing the reasons why I dropped out of university, and you better have a damn good reason why you are dropping out. Okay, so first reason, okay, is because I felt that my grades in university wasn't that good. It was straight C's and maybe some D's. It was really bad. So my cumulative GPA was probably like about 3 point, I don't even know, like 3.0 or 3.1 or something. Okay, it's like barely passing it, like barely making a cut to get the honors or something like that. So and also and that being said, like I'm doing poorly, right? Academically, I wasn't inclined. Okay, and it was something that I think really give me a cold hard slap to the face to say that, hey, you're not doing well here, okay, but you need to pick yourself up. Okay, you need to get your shit together. Okay, one way or the other, get your shit together. Okay, so that was when I made the decision to say that okay, I am doing poorly in my grades. Let's rethink life. Okay, now on to the second reason. Okay, it's linked to the first reason, obviously. The second reason was because I went out to I basically took a gap year. Okay, I went to my university student admissions office, or whatever you call it, student administration office, and I went up to them. I said, I want to take a gap year. Okay, I'm gonna go out to work. And at that point in time, I just got married. All right, like you are like, what the hell? Why do you get married as well? That's a story for another day. At that point in time, I just got married also. So I wanted to have a kind of a steady income coming in. And also compounded with that, I decided to take a gap year. Okay, so when I took a gap year, my this is reason number 2, right? When I took a gap year, my intention was to basically just work for 1 year and then go back to school, go back to university to complete the degree. Okay, because there were about 2.5 years, or either 2 years or 2.5 years remaining. So that's the intention. And then when I took the gap year, right, and I was out there working, right, I worked for a company for about 5-6 months. Okay, and then after that I left the company, and then that was when I started my marketing agency. So after I started up my marketing agency, I gave it a good 3 to 6 months. I could see that this could potentially be replacing my full-time income. And again, I'm not trying to brag, okay? So just in case you're thinking like, is this guy trying to brag? Is this guy trying to show off? Maybe, okay, to a certain extent. But I'm doing it to inspire you. I'm not doing it to say like, oh, I'm the best, I'm the most woke guy now. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is like, the possibilities are endless for anyone. Okay, it's your mindset that is kind of holding you, within your boundaries and holding you within that comfort zone. That's what I'm saying. So when I gave it about 3 to 6 months, 6 months after that, right, after I started my marketing agency, I felt what I was making was more than what an entry-level graduate would have made if they graduated with a degree and they go out there to find a full-time job. That's what I felt. Okay, whether that's true or not, debatable. Okay, but just to give you some context, I was probably making about 6,000 to 10,000 every month, but that is fluctuating because it's not consistent. Okay, my website's SEO, my website's traffic, and my whole lead generation system was not on point yet, not yet at least. Okay, but I was putting in the work. I was doing cold calls, I was doing cold emails, I was, getting referrals, I was doing website designs, I was burning late nights. We slept at like 1 a.m, woke up the next day at 6 a.m. Probably not that late, maybe like 8 a.m or something, and then we just grind, right? Because my wife and I just grinding it out. And then I think we put in a lot of hard work. We really tried our best to even hire some contractors to help out and stuff. And yeah, I think safe to say, after that 1 year gap, I had the opportunity to either take one more gap year, basically extend my gap year by 1 more year, or go back to school. Obviously, going back to school didn't excite me at all. And what excited me was what's the journey in front of me, which is, hey, I get to serve all these clients. I get to, add value to society. I get to work with amazing clients. I get to, show them results. I get to change their lives even, right? Because at that point in time, we were working with a couple of clients that we really got solid results, right? $10,000 into ad spend, they got back 161K in, revenue, and it was fantastic, right? It was really fun, and I think that made me have the conviction to say that, okay, I should double down on what's working, right? Because this is what excites me. This is what lights me out on fire, as compared to going back to university. If I were to go back to university, it was a pain in the ass because I didn't like what I was doing, I didn't like what I was studying, and I wasn't good at it. The only reason why I took up the course in university at a point in time was because it was associated with my my desire to kind of be a software engineer. I studied software engineering back in university, but I felt that, yeah, I might have the interest in it, but I wasn't good at it. I sucked. Okay, my grades showed how badly I sucked. So yeah, it was tough for me to understand all these algorithms and all this, technicality, and I just wasn't good at it. Okay, so and basically, right now I have found something that I'm good at, which is I can get results for clients. I can run marketing campaigns. This is something that it was easy to me. Like, what I found easy was tough for someone else, right? To come up with creative ideas, to come up with, marketing angles, hooks, alright? And to me, it was like second nature. It's like hook, story, offer. Okay, that's done. Landing page. Okay, drive the traffic there, make the offer specific, make the headline big and bold. Split test the headlines. Look at Google Analytics. Look at Google Ads Manager. Look at Facebook Ads Manager. To me, like, I loved it. Like, that was my life, right? So, from there, when I extended that gap year, I basically continued, and then the income levels just continued to grow, and by the end of the second year, it was very clear to me that there wasn't a need for me to go back to university, because not a single client has walked up to me and say, "Hey Jim, do you have a degree?" or "Hey Jim, do you have an MBA?" right? And then I replied them, "Yeah, I have an MBA, I have a massive bank account." And sorry, that's totally untrue. I didn't say that. Okay, just messing with you guys. Then that was when I had the active decision to say, it's not gonna cut out, man. Like, I remember the day, right? It was May 2021. The students' administrative office just gave me a call and said that, "Hey, do you want to continue, studying or not? You have to make a choice now, because if you delay this further, okay, we won't be able to accept you back into the university anymore, because you can only take a maximum gap years of 2 years." And on that phone call, right, it was a Zoom call, okay, I recall saying this to the administrative person. I said that, no, I think I won't be going back to university, because I have all these clients on hands. I'm held responsible for them, and I want to work on their campaigns. And I know that that's not healthy, right? Because it naturally means that my business is not on autopilot yet. I'm still the key man in the business. I'm kind of the main point of contact and stuff like that. And that's what we're trying to fix now, right? That's why I'm trying to hire more people now to make myself redundant from the business and basically reinvest all of the cash flow and all the profits that the company has made. So yeah, I think that went on for a while. So after that, I just got off the phone, and I was happy, right? That I was doing what I was doing. I created a life for myself that I think my wife and I enjoyed a lot. And yeah, that's the second reason. So the last reason, the third reason, why I actually chose to drop out. Actually, you can see all the reasons I kind of link together, but just to give you what I indicated in the title of the video, right? What's the third reason? So the third reason is because I looked at, or rather I understood that the world is a place that is very cutthroat. What I mean by that is that your employer or your clients only looks at one thing, and that is results. They could care less about whether you have a diploma or a degree or a master's or a PhD. Sometimes even a PhD is worse because they would think that they are overemploying you, like you're overqualified. You know what I mean? So I understood that given the 2 years that I was out there in the marketplace, like shoving and trying to get clients and trying to like cold call and cold email and pitch people and stuff like that, right? Like it was really like in the trenches, on the front lines experience that it was tough, man. It wasn't easy. Like it really wasn't easy. But I know that the only thing that they cared about was results. So when I understood this concept of how society works, is that they actually care about results, not so much about your qualifications or your certifications or what awards you have bagged before, then I think it's very clear that the degree is not going to add much value in my life if I choose to be who I want to be, which is an entrepreneur or to continue running the marketing agency. So I think that there was risk inherent in that, and as a result of that, I just took the leap of faith and completely sunk $15,000 worth of cash into the degree and not getting it back, right? Because that's $15,000 down the drain, or even $20,000. Sorry. So I wasted $20,000 just pouring it there and say that I don't need it back. It's a sunk cost, obviously. But I think it's better that I did that, because the opportunity cost would have been huge if I were to continue and complete the degree. So that's the third reason. I understood that the marketplace is about results. Society is about results, not so much about your qualifications and your ego and things like that. So yeah, I think that summarizes the three main reasons. Again, please don't drop out because you watch this video and then we said that, hey, Jim, the most woke guy on earth, the guy with like $1 billion of net worth and a six-pack abs, just kidding, by the way, is telling me to drop out. No, that's not what I'm saying. Like I said at the start of this video, I'm not advocating for you to drop out, but what I am saying is you need to very clearly understand what is it that you want. Right, and if the field of study and the industry they are trying to go into requires you to have a degree, then you jolly well complete it, right? Like for instance, if you want to be a practicing lawyer, for example, if you want to become a accountant, right? You want to get your ACCA or whatever you call it, right? And then you want to be like a financial analyst, you need a CFA, you need a I don't know what have you, right? So if you need those qualifications and you must have those certifications, go get them, right? Complete the degree, go get them. But in my case, my industry is a very cutthroat one, whereby you either have results or you don't have results. and if you don't have results, you're fired. It's as simple as that. Like, you don't need to overcomplicate it, because without results, you can have as many MBAs as you want. You can have, 8 different PhDs, 7 different MBAs. The client doesn't give a shit. Like, at the end of the day, results speaks way more than your certifications and way more than your awards that you have bagged, and whether you are the Nobel Peace Prize winner or whether you are MBA or PhD. They couldn't care. They couldn't care less. So hopefully that gives you a very detailed breakdown of why 3 reasons why I chose to leave university. And if this video was helpful, okay, if this no regardless of whether this video is helpful or not, please go ahead to like it, comment down below if you have any further questions, comment down below if you enjoy this kind of videos, or if you prefer to see another kind of variation kind of video, or if you have any questions for me, leave it down in the comments below, depending on where you're watching it on, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, doesn't matter. Leave your comments down below, okay? And also be sure to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, follow if you're on Instagram, like if you're on Facebook, and that will really help me go a long way, because I'm making all these videos because I'm trying to add as much value as I can, because I hope someone, I sure as hell hope that someone made this kind of videos for me when I was younger, when I was kind of stuck at crossroads thinking like, hey, should I continue my degree, should I not continue my degree, that kind of thing. So I hope this video is helpful, especially in the context for Singaporeans, because I think there are a lot of videos out there whereby it's kind of made for like North America or like the US or other parts of the world, Europe or stuff like that. But there is a lack of kind of creators that specifically talk about this in Singapore. Maybe there is, it's just that I haven't seen them. Okay, but here's the platform for me to share what I want to share. And if this video was regardless of whether this video is useful or not, go ahead and like, leave a comment down below, subscribe. Okay, you can even comment that this guy is ugly. I love it too, even if you say that. I appreciate it because it helps the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, I don't want to drag any further. Be sure to like, comment down below, regardless of whether it's a good comment, bad comment. Create a fake account and leave a bad comment. I would prefer that also. Okay, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.